Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Salt Lake Community College. Robert Lovell with you alongside Curtis Marsh on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centracom. And it's time now for the starting lineups so for these two teams. As we look at, first off, the number 6 seeded visiting team, the Parowan Rams. And getting the start today for the Parowan Rams, let's go to Curtis Marsh.
And they'll start a guard, a senior guard. That's number 2, Brinley Anderson, along with number 5, Caitlin Matheson, also a senior. A junior guard, number 12, Bella Robinson, a senior. At number 14, Brooklyn Hewlett. We talked about her in pregame. And they will start at center, a senior, number 32, Isabella Johnson. They are coached by Coach Brandon Johnson. And they will be in their road uniforms, blue with gold trim.
Now the starters for the home team, the 3rd seeded Kanab Lady Cowboys. First off, rank number 2, a 5'5" junior guard, Ashlyn Houston. Number 3 is a 5'4" junior guard, Anna Cutler. Rank number 5 is a 5'8" sophomore forward, Savannah Bateman. Number 10, a 5'8" sophomore forward, Taylor James. And number 24, a 6'3" freshman center, Riley Little, number 24. So 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, and a freshman starting for the 3rd seeded team in this girls 2A state tournament. Riley Little will tip it for the Kanab Lady Cowboys, and she will jump against Bella Johnson for the Parowan Rams. Tip is up. Little will control it in the backcourt to Ashlyn Houston, who brings it across the timeline. Gets the call from Coach Glover. Of course, the Kanab Lady Cowboys are defending 2A state champions. Right wing, it goes to Cutler. Flare screen left side to Houston, looking to drive baseline, cut off on the drive, comes back out to James, 17-footer on the way, short off the rim, and the rebound goes to Parowan. That's Caitlin Matheson.
Good ball movement that time, get a good shot. Matheson on the rebound. Man-to-man defense right now for the Cowboys to switch on that screen.
Hewlett goes left side, they kick it into the corner now, driving baseline is Robinson, got cut off. Lobs it back out for Hewlett. Comes high post, ball got knocked away, and a foul going to be called on Taylor James. That will be her first, team's first.
Parowan going to trigger that ball inbounds.
It'll be Hewlett to inbound on the baseline. 4 around the key in a box set. Lob out left side. They lob up top now. Holding is Robinson. She'll take the 3 over the defense and knock it down. Oh, a long 2, they say. Her foot was on the line, so long 2.
Kind of looked over the top that time. Got a really good look over Savannah Bateman.
So Parowan strikes first, 2-0. They lead it. In the short corner, Riley Little creates some space off the glass and in. A nice soft touch from the freshman to tie the game.
Well, she caught that ball. Didn't catch it clean, but regrouped. I like the patience, you know.
Up top is Hewlett. Works her way to the left side. Rejects the screen, going to drive baseline. Got in, puts up the 10-foot runner. Air ball hard, and a foul on the backside rebound. Looks, if it's against James, that'll be her second.
Yeah, it's going to be against.
It's going to go against Ashlyn Houston.
Hewlett brings it inbounds.
High on the right side with it is Robinson. Dribbles in against Houston, now backs out, goes down the lane to Johnson, working on Little, puts it up the left hand, off the glass and in, Bella Johnson.
And I like what Bella did. She's got Riley, and instead of just shrinking away, kicking it out, she goes with the left hand, challenges her.
Right wing Bateman, looking for Little inside. Comes out to the wing to Houston, tries to lob inside, got tipped away, but Little able to come up with it. She dribbles in against Johnson, off the glass and in.
She says, you're going to take me to the glass, I'm going to take you to the glass. These guys are going to battle all game.
4-4, 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Across the timeline comes Hewlett. Goes right junction. Driving in, got cut off. Now puts the shot blocked by James. Big block on the shot by Matheson.
Started with the defense because she really got good position, got her bodied up, and timed that well and blocked it.
Houston comes ahead to Bateman. She'll take the deep 3 from the right side. Off the rim, no good. Cutler, the backside rebound. Behind the back, crosses over, dribbles in, pull up 14-footer down the lane. No good off the glass. Long rebound. It's picked up by Matheson. She'll bring it down the right side of the floor. Cutler cutting her off. Bateman knocks it away from behind. Matheson gets it back. It's on the ground, and it'll be a jump ball, and that'll give it to Parowan.
State Parowan. Good hustle by both teams, but so Hewlett, this is about the third time she's triggered the ball inbounds baseline early in this game.
4 around the key in a box set for the Rams. Pass comes in right side. Picking up her dribble, Matheson gets it back into Hewlett, puts it a shot over Little, off the back of the rim, no good. Backside rebound, Johnson has it, working against Little, puts it up, blocked by Little, and James has it for Kanab. Bounces ahead for Cutler, and Cutler couldn't see Bateman running out, so she'll bring it up the floor. Bounces it right wing to Bateman. Lobs in for Little, working on Johnson. Double team comes, kicks it left side to James, 15-footer from the junction, round the rim and drops it in. Taylor James first basket, Kanab's first lead.
And great skill from Little. Once she drew that double team, she knows she's going to have a player open. Kicks that ball out for a great shot.
Hewlett works her way high right side. Off the screen, guarded tight by Cutler. Behind the back, works her way in, got past her on the baseline, pull up 10-footer, missed it off the rim, Little the rebound.
Well, it's an example of why that Little's a double-double kid, right?
Cutler brings it across the timeline. 4:20 to go in the first quarter, 6-4 Lady Cowboys. Right wing is Houston. She'll work her way up top, hand off to Bateman. Looking for Little, they lob inside to her, working on Johnson, double teams there. She steps through it, and a foul called, and Riley Little heads to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Kind of had her pinned, but she took that step through and just, able to separate through the defenders. And
first foul on Bella Johnson, first team foul on Parowan. First free throw from Little, off the front of the rim, no good. Hey, Zion's Way Home Health and Hospice in Kanab offers both home health care and hospice care to those in need. Their home health team is dedicated to providing the best possible recovery, while their hospice care team provides compassionate professionals who will coordinate care with the physicians of the patient's choice in order to address all their emotional, physical, and spiritual needs. With Zion's Way Home Health, individuals can rest assured that they'll be receiving the highest quality of care. Call 644-3322 for more information for Zion's Way in Kanab. As Little makes the second free throw. 1 of 2. She has 5 points, 7-2 Kanab. Pass right side, knocked away by James, and James comes up with the steal. Able to bounce it over to Emily Gilberg, who just checked into the game. In the backcourt, working against the pressure, and a timeout called by Coach Glover. See, he wasn't liking what he saw against that pressure from Parowan, so a timeout called. We'll take it with 3:44 to go in the first quarter. It's Kanab 7, Parowan 4 in the 2A quarterfinals on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Centricom believes the service relationship continues long after installation, and we're available to support you every step of the way. That's why if there is a problem with our equipment, a service visit from us means no cost to you. We know the value of a satisfied customer, so if you refer us to a friend, we'll take care of them and you'll get 1 month of service free. We promise to make your experience the best it can be. Centricom, keeping you connected.
For super low prices and weekly specials, stop by King County's full-service grocer, Glazier's Family Market in Kanab. Not only do they have the highest standard of customer service and the friendliest checkers in Utah, but you'll save 15 cents per gallon of high-quality Chevron gasoline when you spend $50 or more. Save at Glazier's Family Market with their weekly specials, and be sure to check out their digital ads. Check out the Stage Stop convenience store. For guaranteed freshness in their meat and produce and short lines, visit King County's full-service grocer, Glazier's Family Market in Kanab.
Exciting high school sports action on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Welcome back to Salt Lake Community College. Emily Gilbert checked in with that number 11 jersey for Kanab. Of course, Gracie Glover wore that jersey the last 4 years. Won a state championship last year with the Lady Cowboys, now playing for Snow College.
She's saying they didn't retire it? Come on.
We've learned that Snow College women have earned the 4 seed in the SWAC tournament. Kanab basketball out of the timeout. They got it inside to Riley Little for the easy right-hand finish. She has 7-9-4 Lady Cowboys.
Great set. They swung it left to right to the corner into Little for a layup. And
Hewlett comes left side high to Anderson. Lob in for Johnson. Intercepted from behind by Taylor James.
And she's been big. Block shot, couple of steals. And
yeah, she's playing well. Left wing Cutler hesitates, going to drive left to right, off the glass, no good. Little with the rebound, misses the putback, but a foul called, and free throws coming for Riley Little. And if it's on Bella Johnson, that's her second, and it is. So big foul there for Parowan.
And Her brother played a super game tonight, and she's just going to come out and do the same, right?
Little makes the first one. She has 8. 10-4 your score. Currently an 8-0 run by Kanab. Second one hit every part of the rim and dropped off. Matheson the rebound. Hewlett will bring it up the floor now.
Riley is 67% foul shooter. Pretty good for a freshman, right?
Pull up on the left side. Hewlett in and out on the shot. Rebound Little. Gets it to Gilbert. Skips it over now to Cutler. She'll bring it across the timeline as she weaves through traffic. Kicks it right corner to Houston. Throw a little too far out in front. Houston able to gather it. Goes to Gilbert. Lob in for Little. Makes the catch. Turns around off the glass and in. Little with 10 here in the first quarter. Just dominant inside.
We saw her in the preview, right? She is impressive, but she has just improved. Leaped and bounds, you know.
Anderson lobs in to Matheson, guarded by Janes up top. They swing it around now left side. Three-pointer on the way. No good on the shot by Robinson. Little the rebound for Kanab. To Gilbert. Skips it over to Cutler. Down the floor to Houston on the left wing. Houston lobs back up top to Cutler. Dribbles in for the straightaway three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Janes the rebound. Steps through traffic. Puts it up. Blocked on the shot. And it's picked up by Hewlett for Parowan.
Well, that's a big block for Parowan. I didn't get the number. Did you?
Yeah, I couldn't tell which one blocked it. Transition three for Robinson. Short off the rim. Rebound tipped up. Janes has it for Kanab.
12-4 lead right now. Kanab controlling the glass on both ends.
1:45 to go in the first quarter. On the volleyball line is Gilbert. Works her way to the right wing and hands off to Houston. Back out to Gilbert. She lobs high post for Janes. Left wing Cutler. She'll take the three. Off the back of the rim. High bounce. No good. Rebound by Matheson.
Good board for Matheson. They're in the zone. Trying to control the size a little.
Into the corner. She kicks it. Robinson will take the three. That one's good. Up a long two for Bella Robinson. Just had her foot on the line. That's the second time that's happened to her today.
That's a big shot, but take a step back and get the three. Turnover.
Yep. Pass is intercepted. Hewlett has it. She'll drive right side. Stripped on the way up by Cutler, out of bounds. Parowan basketball. Into the game now for Kanab will be Sage Staten. And also coming into the game for the Lady Cowboys, back in is Savannah Bateman. Pass comes into Matheson. Goes out to Robinson. Robinson loses it left side, but is able to be gathered back up by her teammate. Fadeaway shot, no good by Sadie Jensen. And the rebound to Kanab. Up the floor it comes to Gilbert. High on the right side. Lost the basketball, able to get it back. Goes inside to Little. Little working in. Up and under move. Off the glass and in. Little with 12 here in the first quarter. It's 14-6 Lady Cowboys.
She might get a double-double in the first quarter. Just super play right now.
Hewlett up top. Pass goes left side to Anderson. Guarded by Bateman. Crosses over. Drives in left hand. Got the seal. Misses the shot off the glass. Little the rebound. To Gilbert in the backcourt. Passes it over to Bateman. Bateman down the floor to Cutler. Kanab with numbers. Cutler hesitates. Passes across for Little. Little on the right low block. Puts it the shot. No good, short. And the rebound goes to Jensen for Parowan.
13 seconds. Time for one shot.
Hewlett brings it across the timeline. 14-6 Kanab. Parowan ball. Down to 5 seconds. Hewlett rejects the screen. Dribbles in. Pull up 14-footer down the lane. Off the back of the rim. No good. And rebound to Little. And that's how the quarter will come to an end. After one quarter in the 2A quarterfinals, it's number 3 Kanab, 14, number 6 Parowan, 6 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
For enjoyable Western dining, there's only one stop in Southern Utah, Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant in Kanab. Stop in for their special chicken fried steak with Bob's homemade country gravy and delicious Western entrees. They also offer takeout. Just call 644-2488. That's 644-2488. Houston's Trails Inn features remote site catering. Anywhere, anytime, any place. Just phone 435-899-2140. So make plans to stop by Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant and mobile catering in Kanab, where the waitresses wear guns on their hips and a smile on their lips.
You won't believe what the soda fountain serves at Kanab Drug. Droves of people are touting their new delicious hot paninis, deli sandwiches, wraps, and of course soothing smoothies, shakes, malts, cones, sundaes, and sodas. Kanab Drug Soda Fountain is open until 10 p.m. featuring a fabulous outdoor patio with games. Browse Kanab Drug's unique toys, games, and gifts, or take advantage of their full-service pharmacy that offers drive-through service with a friendly, helpful staff. Since 1916, Kanab Drug in Kanab. Visit them on Facebook or go to KanabUnitedDrug.com.
Exciting high school sports action on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Welcome back here to Salt Lake Community College as we get ready for the second quarter. Let's give you a quick score update. Houston's Trails and Restaurant score update. Morgan leads Layton Christian. And they lead 12-7 over Layton Christian in the girls' quarterfinal game, 3-6 matchup. Morgan, the 3 seed there. 3 seeds leading here, too. Kanab 14-6 over Parowan. Left corner, Bateman left open, 3 on the way. Nothing but net. Savannah Bateman with her first points.
So they take Little out and then kind of spread the floor a little bit and hit the 3.
Yep, giving Little a break as they also brought into the game did Kanab Becca Rogers. Up top is Matheson. Pump fake, going to drive right side, puts it up, off the glass and in. Nice take by Caitlin Matheson.
Yeah, she froze the defender at the foul line with that little hesitation.
And now nearly a turnover, but it's saved in by, or out of bounds off of Aspen Gents for Parowan.
Parowan giving Kanab a little bit of trouble in the backcourt defensively, but not able to turn them into points right now.
Up ahead, Bateman with it. She'll kick it out to Gilbert. Skips it right side high to Houston. Tries to go high post to Staten. Got tipped away by Matheson. A Kanab turnover.
Here comes the Rams.
Up top. Spinning left side is Robinson. Hands off on the wing to Hewlett. Guarded by Houston. Crosses over. Cut off on the drive. Comes back out to Robinson. Steps to her left. 3 on the way. Off the glass. Didn't draw iron. Staten the backside rebound. Gets it out to Gilbert. Now to Houston. Houston able to put a body on her side, lost the basketball, able to run it down in the corner. Pass underneath to Staten, who got position, puts it up against Hewlett, and good.
Tough shot. But she's going to try to bank it in, but just kind of hit it square in the hoop, and Cowboys just keep hitting on all cylinders right now.
Robinson right side goes to Matheson, and a foul going to be called on Staten as she bodied her up. That'll be the first on stage at Staten, third team foul. Anna Cutler, Taylor James back into the game. They're going to bring Staten out and Gilbert. Hewlett inbound, running out of time, and just got it in. Got it to Matheson, misses the left side shot off the back of the rim. Cutler the rebound for Kanab. Down the left side of the floor, crosses over. Cut off on the drive. Bounces it back out to Houston. High post to James. She'll drive in. Blocked on the shot by Matheson. Ball's on the ground and is picked up by Bateman. Up top to Houston. She'll take the straightaway 3. Short off the rim. High rebound taken by Bateman with the right hand finish.
Boy, really hitting those boards hard, Kanab is, and paying off a 13-point lead right now.
Up top is Hewlett. Works away right side, 21-8. Kanab with a 13-point advantage. Left side it goes. 3-pointer on the way for Robinson. Snuck it over the front of the rim. Bella Robinson now with 7.
That's her second, right?
First three. Two long
two long twos.
With her feet on the line. Houston picks it up. Comes out to Cutler. Back to Houston. High post to James. Over to Cutler high on the left side. Back to Houston, into the corner to Bateman. Pump fake, looking the drive baseline. Cut off by Matheson. Comes back to Houston. They lob down the lane for James. She'll face up, comes back left side. 3-pointer for Cutler on the way. Nails it. Anna Cutler with her first points of the game.
Boy, how do you defend this team, Robert? Because they can hit the 3. They can beat you down low. They got the bigs. They got the guards that can shoot.
Driving in right side as Hewlett puts up the shot against Cutler and somehow got it to go. What a finish by Hewlett, her first points.
So she's 2 points away from 800, you say?
Yep.
Big shot.
Left side high Cutler into the corner to Bateman, underneath to Rogers. Rogers comes back out to Cutler. Back left side Bateman. Pump fake, getting a drive baseline. Pulls up, blocked on the shot by Matheson. Picked up by Parowan, coming the other way. Robinson weaving through traffic. Has the ball knocked out of bounds off of her leg. Kanab basketball.
Well, Robinson's got a couple of blocks in this game. Matheson, excuse me. Little back into the lineup.
Brindley Anderson back in for Parowan as Matheson comes out. Little, as you mentioned, comes into the game for Savannah Bateman for Kanab. 4:32 to go in the first half. 24-13, Lady Cowboys. Up top is Cutler.
2-3 zone right now.
Emily Gilberg also checks in, goes to James, 15-footer from the right junction, too hard, and the rebound is taken by Gents for Parowan. Hewlett now brings it across. On the volleyball line. Slip screen, lobs inside, got it through, kicks it back out as she was losing her footing. Rebound, ball's loose, picked up by Houston. Lobs up ahead for Cutler. Cutler right side layup, scoops it high off the glass, no good. Little the rebound and the putback, 14 for Riley Little.
Yeah, look at that post player run the floor.
26-13, Kanab. Hewlett on the volleyball line. Got a timeout called by Coach Johnson, a full timeout, so we'll take it. 3:43 to go in the first half. In the 2A quarterfinals, Kanab 26, Parowan 13 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
The Kane County School District is proud to serve students and parents in Kane County while making it a priority to focus on every student every day. Kane County School District makes it easy and convenient to find information about local schools, the district calendar, announcements, Board of Education minutes, as well as your students' grades and attendance, all at kanek12.org. That's kanek12.org. You can also follow the Kane County School District on Facebook. Rigor, Relationships, Relevance. The Kane County School District.
Hi, I'm Dustin Shakespeare, the Central Region Pathways Coordinator. Do you know what pathways are offered at your high school that connect with Snow College? Students enrolled in career technical education courses can develop valuable real-world technical skills and a strong academic foundation. Over 630 students completed CTE pathways last year in the Central Utah region. Our 35 pathways empower students to explore career options, pursue what they are passionate about, and earn valuable industry certifications. To learn more about these career pathways, talk to your CTE teachers and school counselors today.
Exciting high school sports action on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Welcome back to Salt Lake Community College. Robert Lovell with you alongside Curtis Marsh as we come out of the timeout. 3:43 to go in the first half. 26-13 Kanab. Hewlett to inbound underneath. Stack play down the base or ball side of the line. Now Robinson coming out with it. Guarded tight by Gilberg. Hands it off to Hewlett. Hewlett up top, picked up by Cutler. Left wing it goes to Gents. Nothing inside on the cutter. Comes out to Robinson. She'll kick it right wing to Anderson. She's going to drive baseline, puts it up against the defense, and a foul called. Free throws coming for Brindley Anderson as Emily Gilberg will pick up the foul.
Teddy got beat baseline, had to reach. Seen Parowan play 3 times this year, and the best I've seen him play.
First one, good. Anderson knocks it down. Savannah Bateman into the game for Kanab. Gilberg will come out. Bella Johnson with her 2 fouls comes back in for Parowan for Bella Robinson.
Savannah had a pretty good break there, didn't she?
Second free throw from Anderson is good. She makes them both. Her first 2 points. 26-15 your
That's
score. And a turnover by Kanab as they stepped over the line on the inbound, looking inbound it.
They decided to switch girls, so they'd given the ball to Riley, and then she switched it. So once the official handed the ball to her, she's done. She's got to bring it in.
Pass comes in from Hewlett, and we got a foul called away from the ball. Riley Little picks up a foul. Team's 5th foul, Little's first. 3:20 to go on the half. 11-point Cowboy lead, 26-15. Inbounding is Hewlett. She gets down the lane left side, right back to her. 10-footer on the baseline, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound knocked it bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Kanab basketball.
Camera guy down there to get a good view. Right now, Kanab just really playing solid basketball right now, and really Parowan's, they're making it difficult on every possession right now defensively.
Cutler on the volleyball line. Bounces right wing for Houston. Looking to drive baseline. Got cut off. Now reverses. Gets inside the lane. Comes out to Cutler. Cutler on the curl. Drives in. Puts up the runner. Off the glass and in. What a finish by Anna Cutler. She has 5. 2:42 to go on the half. 28-15 Kanab. Right junction. Jensen going to drive right side against Janes. Got cut off. Comes out to Hewlett on the right wing. Hewlett calling for the screen. Goes off the screen. Picks up her dribble. Nothing on the roll. She'll come out to Anderson. Guarded by Bateman. Comes off the screen. Puts up the runner and hits the basketball standard out of bounds. So Kanab basketball.
Talking on these offensive possessions right now, we're literally, you watch, she's going to go down and post up on that right side. Kanab's going to have to try to physically push her to the left because Parowan, because right now she's just too skilled on that right side.
Janes pops out for three, off the rim, no good. Backside rebound taken by Anderson for Parowan. She'll bring it down the middle of the floor. Crosses over, crosses again, going to drive right side, puts up the runner. She takes the bump, wave off the shot, foul called on the drive. She's going to go, I believe, against Savannah Bateman. That'll be her first, team's sixth.
And for Brindley, good offensive move, take the initiative. They're going to call it on the ground for the shot. So Hewlett will bring it in bounds.
Parowan will go 4 low. Going to have a sub first. Into the game will be Caitlin Matheson. She comes in for Bella Johnson. Hewlett inbound. Lobs for Matheson. Tries to pass right side back to Hewlett. Knocked it out of bounds by Cutler.
Kind of a set play. Come out on top. Kick it to the inbounder. Hewlett in the corner for the three, but well defended by Kanab.
Matheson with it on the free throw line. Kicks it left side to Anderson. 16-footer from the junction. Knocks it down. Brindley Anderson with 4 points.
Good shot for Brindley and cut that lead down to 11 right now.
28-17 Lady Cowboys. On the volleyball line is Cutler, working her way in against Anderson. Comes out to James, swinging around left wing to Bateman. Bateman hands to Houston. Off the screen, works way up top. Curls into the lane, kicks it left side for Bateman, threw it out of bounds.
Tough angle that time, trying to get that pass. And
Emily Gilborg into the game for Savannah Bateman as Parowan has a chance to cut it to single digits here with 1:25 to go in the half.
A lot of this offense really couple of possessions by Brindley Anderson.
Hewlett right side high. Guarded by Cutler. Goes off the screen by Matheson. Crosses over. Going to drive baseline. Pull up. 12-footer. No good, but a foul called. And free throws coming for Brooklyn Hewlett as Anna Cutler will pick up her first, team's 7th. 17 fouls on 7 different players.
Wow. They're spreading it out, right?
They are.
You know, I like her. She saw that she got her in a bad position and just initiated the contact. She'd hit that shot before.
First one for Hewlett is good. She has 3 points.
So that'd be 7.99, right?
Yep. Second one for Hewlett. Off the rim, no good. Little, the rebound for Kanab. To Cutler with 1:04 to go in the half. 10-point Kanab lead, 28-18. Cutler steps into a transition three, knocks it down. Anna Cutler now with 8.
Boy, that's so tough because you climb that mountain to get it to 10. What does she do? You don't close out, and she takes you right back to 13.
47 seconds to go in the half. Hewlett crosses over, drives left side, gets around the defense, puts up the runner, off the rim, no good. Janes the rebound, bounces out to Cutler. Cutler trying to weave through traffic, gets it up ahead to Houston. Hands off on the wing now to Gilbert. Back into the corner to Houston. She'll skip it over for Janes in the left junction. Fake left or fake right, going to drive left. No good, but a foul called. And Taylor Janes will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 for Kanab.
If you're another coach, you're looking at it and saying, hey, with Little as a freshman and James as a sophomore, boy, that's enough to keep you up sleepless nights at night thinking how you're going to watch these two girls for the next couple of years, right?
First one rimmed out for James. One more free throw coming. Second one is good.
Different skill sets, but skill's the operative word, right?
Yes. 14-point lead. This is the largest of the game now for Kanab. 32-18, 21 seconds to go in the half. Hewlett up top, guarded by Gilbert. Left side high. Off the screen, now slip screen for Matheson. Matheson left side, pulls up, puts up the shot, got it to go over Houston. What a finish by Matheson.
What a shot, well defended. Just a better offensive shot.
4 seconds to go in the half. Houston spins across the timeline, pulls up, can't get a shot off as the defense was on her tight, and that's how the first half will come to the end. In the 2A girls quarterfinal game, it's number 3 Kanab 32, number 6 Parowan 20. We've got the Jones and Mill Engineering halftime show coming up next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Honey's Marketplace invites you to experience their refreshing variety and signature items. Honey's Marketplace features a wide selection of camping supplies, a garden nursery, and fresh floral department. Experience fresh-baked artisan breads and pastries in their bakery. Check out their great cut fruit program with wonderful fresh cut fruit daily. And everyone loves Honey's famous talking truck, Rusty. Get all this with the hometown service you deserve. Fresh, friendly, and close to home. Honey's Marketplace, 260 East, 300 South in Kanab.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer, or stop by any branch.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. Bookmark TeamHive.live, Utah's new home for streaming high school sports and other events. Powered by Centricom Local 10.
You've known for years that you can trust Lumber Plus True Value to have the best prices on all of your home project needs, big and small, from hardware to lawn and garden. But did you know you could also rely on True Value to carry your favorite brands for your household's basic needs as well? Lumber Plus carries thick, absorbent paper towels, cleaning supplies, batteries, seasonal items, and don't forget to check out their outstanding bargain of the month. Visit Lumber Plus True Value, 227 East, 300 South in Kanab.
For more than 40 years, Jones and DeMille Engineering has been shaping the quality of life of those around us. They are committed to the communities in which they live and work and take pride in being able to protect and enhance them. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they strive to serve with a professional, personalized touch to provide value that reaches beyond the project, earning their reputation as the go-to resource for planning and infrastructure needs. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life together.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on TeamHive. That's TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Salt Lake Community College. Robert Lovell with you alongside Curtis Marsh on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom. This is the Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show, supporting local programs in academic and athletic achievements, building relationships, and working passionately as a winning combination with Jones and DeMille Engineering. At the half, it is Kanab Lady Cowboys 32 and the Parowan Rams 20 here in half number one. And Curtis, your takeaway from this first half?
Well, it was a game that, to me, seemed all Kanab's way, but really they're only up 12. And so Parowan can keep sticking around and maybe get off to a good start in this third quarter. Maybe they can make a game of it. But I thought that the combination of James and Riley Little were really had an impact on this game on both ends of the glass. But the little run from Parowan, that last maybe 3 minutes of the game, pretty impressive.
Yes, it was. Let's take a look at your first half stats here in this one. And first off for Kanab, as they have the halftime lead, Riley Little, 14 points and 8 rebounds, nearly a double-double just in the first half for Little. Anna Cutler has 8 points with 2 rebounds for the Lady Cowboys, 5 points for Savannah Bateman, 3 points and 4 boards for Taylor Janes, and then 2 points off the bench for Stage Staten for the Kanab Lady Cowboys. They're shooting 48% from the floor, 33% from three, and only 3 for 6, 50% from the free throw line. But a solid first half here for Kanab.
Really solid, and they move the ball real well. And a lot of times you watch girls basketball, they don't throw the ball with that baseball throw, but Kanab does, and they can move it with that skip pass. But I think we talked about that with Parowan. They're going to have to try to find a way to push Little out of position, because she made a lot of shots right there on that right side. And I'm not saying she can't make it on her left, but I'd like to, if I'm Parowan, I want to make her prove it right now. But, really a girl with a skill set that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And I just think she's going to start getting a lot of attention because her size is one thing, but it's more than that. She's not just getting rebounds because she's big. She boxes out, and she can come out and handle the basketball and shoot. So pretty impressive. But Kanab has the guards that can play, and but some of the stuff that I thought that how the adjustments for Parowan, their pressure in the back gave Kanab some trouble. Unfortunately, they didn't turn it into points, so maybe they can turn that into some baskets in the second half.
Looking at the stats for Parowan, they're led in this first half by Bella Robinson, 7 first-half points, and then 4 points apiece for Brinley Anderson and Caitlin Matheson. Matheson also has 4 rebounds and 3 assists, and 3 points for Brooklyn Hewlett in half number 1, and Bella Johnson has 2 for Parowan. They're shooting just 36% from the floor, 25% from 3, but 3 for 4, 75% from the free throw line. Rebound battle is being dominated by Kanab, 20-10. Here in half number 1, 6-1 on offensive rebounds. And then first half turnovers, 5 for Parowan and just 4 for Kanab.
Yeah, that's a big number right now. And when you're Kanab and you're shooting almost 50% from the floor, 48%, right?
Yeah.
And you're winning the rebounding battle by double. Parowan has to feel that being within 12, they're fortunate, right?
Yep.
And so, Parowan's got to, and a lot of it is they're going to have to get physical with Little and dictate a little bit where she sets up. Because right now she's coming down on that block, and she's laying claim to that position. And they're going to have to say, hey, even if we pick up some fouls, we're going to have to fight for turf right here. And maybe push her out even 2 feet away from that basket, make it a little harder.
So there's a look at your first half. Once again, this is the Jones & DeMille Engineering halftime show. Let's give you a quick score update on other games going on in 3A down at Southern Utah University. Morgan leads Layton Christian in this 3-6 matchup, 31-19. That's still with less than a minute left in the first half there, but similar score to what we have here with Morgan, the 12-point advantage over the 6-seeded Layton Christian Eagles. So third-seeded Morgan with the lead in that one. Once again, we do appreciate Zion's Way Home Health and Hospice in Kanab. They offer both home health care and hospice care to those in need. Their home health team is dedicated to providing the best possible recovery, while their hospice care team provides compassionate professionals who will coordinate care with the physicians of the patient's choice in order to address all of their emotional, physical, and spiritual needs. With Zion's Way Home Health, individuals can rest assured that they'll be receiving the highest quality of care. Call 435-644-3322 for more information. That's 644-3322. That'll do it for this Jones & DeMille Engineering halftime show, supporting our youth in their efforts to develop new talents and passions and paving the way to success. That's Jones & DeMille Engineering. At the half, it's number 3 Kanab 32, number 6 Parowan 20 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
For super low prices and weekly specials, stop by Kane County's full-service grocer, Glazier's Family Market in Kanab. Not only do they have the highest standard of customer service and the friendliest checkers in Utah, but you'll save 15 cents per gallon of high-quality Chevron gasoline when you spend $50 or more. Save at Glazier's Family Market with their weekly specials, and be sure to check out their digital ads. Check out the Stage Stop convenience store. For guaranteed freshness in their meat and produce and short lines, visit Kane County's full-service grocer, Glazier's Family Market in Kanab.
For enjoyable Western dining, there's only one stop in Southern Utah, Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant in Kanab. Stop in for their special chicken fried steak with Bob's homemade country gravy and delicious Western entrees. They also offer takeout. Just call 644-2488. That's 644-2488. Houston's Trails Inn features remote site catering. Anywhere, anytime, anyplace. Just phone 435-899-2140. So make plans to stop by Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant and mobile catering in Kanab, where the waitresses wear guns on their hips and a smile on their lips.
You won't believe what the soda fountain serves at Kanab Drug. Groves of people are touting their new delicious hot paninis, deli sandwiches, wraps, and of course soothing smoothies, shakes, malts, cones, sundaes, and sodas. Kanab Drug Soda Fountain is open until 10 p.m. featuring a fabulous outdoor patio with games. Browse Kanab Drug's unique toys, games, and gifts, or take advantage of their full-service pharmacy that offers drive-through service with a friendly, helpful staff. Since 1916, Kanab Drug in Kanab. Visit them on Facebook or go to KanabUnitedDrug.com.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back to Salt Lake Community College as we go to the second half. 32-20, Kanab leading Parowan in this girls quarterfinal game. The first girls quarterfinal. Winner of this game will move on and will play at 5:50 tomorrow night. And they'll play the winner of North Summit and Millard. The other half of the bracket has Beaver playing Duchesne, and that'll be at 7:30 tonight. And North Severe playing Draper APA at 9:10 this evening. Parowan basketball to start the second half. Kanab leading 32-20. Up top is Brooklyn Hewlett. On the floor for Parowan, the starting five. You got Hewlett, Matheson, Johnson, Robinson, and Anderson. Johnson lobs in for Matheson, and she takes a bump. Foul called. Looks like that's going to be, I believe, against Savannah Bateman, and that is the case. So Savannah Bateman for Kanab picks up her second. First team foul this half. On the floor for Kanab, you got the starting five as well. Cutler, Little, Bateman, Houston, and Janes. Left side is Anderson. Dribbles in, passes across for Johnson. Johnson, turnaround, hook off the glass, no good. Rebound by Hewlett. She goes back up and in.
Kind of a rare offensive rebound for Parowan, and they're going to come out and press a little bit.
Yes, they are. Bateman with it in the backcourt. Passes up ahead. Cutler with it. Dribbles into the baseline. Nice wraparound pass for Taylor James for the left side finish.
Boy, after they got past that pressure, and that's just a super pass. Kind of answered that first basket from Parowan.
Left side high Anderson. Lobs the low block to Matheson. Turn around, 6-footer on the baseline. Missed it short. Janes the rebound for Kanab. Tried to turn and go and ran right into Hewlett. Knocked it out of bounds. Last touch by Janes. Parowan basketball.
And I think that's the right call. Maybe even a travel. She kind of got trapped in between those girls and didn't know where to go with it.
Hewlett inbound. Pass comes in left wing. Three for Robinson. Short off the rim. Backside rebound, Matheson. She'll lob it out to Anderson as they reset. Picks up her dribble. Now lobs for Johnson. Janes knocks it away. Picked up by Bateman. Bateman down the left side of the floor. Comes to a stop and hands off to Janes. Cutler now with it up top. Lob in for Little. Little on the left side of the glass. Misses. Got her own rebound. Kicks it out to Cutler. Right wing Houston. Pump fake. She'll dribble in. Picks it up. Bounces for Little inside. Working on it. Johnson tries to create space. Got shook from behind. And Matheson picks it up for Parowan.
That was good. They didn't push her to that left side, but kind of got her on that side and was able to get the strip.
34-22. Working her way right to left. Robinson hands off to Anderson. To drive, got cut off by Bateman. Now hands off to Hewlett. She'll take the three from the left wing. Nothing but net. Brooklyn Hewlett now with 8.
That's a big shot right there.
Makes it a 9-point game. 34-25 Kanab. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Little in the backcourt. Passes up ahead. Knocked away by Matheson. And picked up by Anderson for Parowan. So Kanab turnover. 3 in this quarter already.
I think they only had 4 at halftime. Not many.
Yep. Right side high is Robinson. Guarded tight by Houston. Spins against her. Hands off right wing. Lob in for Johnson. Puts it up against Little. Blocked on the shot. Matheson comes down to it. She'll fade away from 6 feet and knock it down. Caitlin Matheson with 6.
And not a rebound off a block, but they've had 2 offensive rebounds. And that time they're getting second shots.
Driving in left side is Houston. She'll kick it out to Janes. Janes pump fake. Going to drive left side. Got cut off by Matheson. Bounces to Bateman. She'll take the 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. And Anderson the rebound for Parowan.
Suddenly right now the Cowboys are 1 and done. Kanab is.
34-27. Kanab with the lead. Parowan making a run. Up top, Hewlett on the volleyball line. Works her way high left side. Now driving right is Robinson. Backdoor cut. Couldn't get it to Anderson. Got tipped right to Matheson, though, for the easy left side layup. She has 8, and it's a 5-point game. Cutler weaves through traffic. Takes a bump from Matheson. Gets across the timeline. High on the right side. Going to drive to the baseline. Takes another bump, and there's the foul.
There's a few bumps that time. I thought they're going to let them play, which will help Parowan a little bit. They're consistent. They had to get that one right.
Matheson picks up her second. First team foul this half. Into the game, Sage Staten for Taylor James. Cutler to inbound. Just throws it out for Bateman up top. Lobs back to Cutler. Nobody picks her up. She'll step back for 3. Knocks it down. Anna Cutler with 11. A huge three-pointer. And Coach Glover calls timeout with 4:31 to go in the third quarter. in the 2A girls quarterfinal. It's Kanab 37, Parowan 29 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
The Kane County School District is proud to serve students and parents in Kane County while making it a priority to focus on every student every day. Kane County School District makes it easy and convenient to find information about local schools, the district calendar, announcements, Board of Education minutes, as well as your students' grades and attendance, all at kanek12.org. That's kanek12.org. You can also follow the Kane County School District on Facebook. Rigor, Relationships, Relevance. The Kane County School District.
Hi, I'm Dustin Shakespeare, the Central Region Pathways Coordinator. Do you know what pathways are offered at your high school that connect with Snow College? Students enrolled in career technical education courses can develop valuable real-world technical skills and a strong academic foundation. Over 630 students completed CTE pathways last year in the Central Utah region. Our 35 pathways empower students to explore career options, pursue what they are passionate about, and earn valuable industry certifications. To learn more about these career pathways, talk to your CTE teachers and school counselors today.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
We're back here at Salt Lake Community College. 4.5 to go in the third quarter. It's an 8-point Cowboy lead, 37-29 after Parowan cut it to 5. Big three-pointer by Anna Cutler for Kanab to push it back to 8. Left side high, Robinson. Hands off up top on the volleyball line. Anderson with it. Guarded by Bateman. Looking for Johnson inside. They go right side high to Hewlett. Johnson posting up against Little. Now comes and sets the screen. Tries the pick and roll. Couldn't get it through to her, and it's going to be a kicked ball and be Parowan ball on the sideline.
So that'll reset it to 20, right?
Yep. Pass comes in, quick to Robinson. She'll hand it off to Johnson. Kicks it over to Matheson. 8-footer on the baseline. Caitlin Matheson now with 10 to lead the Rams. She's been big.
She's been huge.
Houston in the backcourt. Across the timeline. Yo-Yo's up top. Comes right wing now to Cutler. Cutler works her way to the top. To the wing now to Bateman. They're looking for Little inside. Bateman going to dribble up top. Goes to Cutler off the flare screen. She'll drive baseline. Takes the bump. Scoops it. Count it. And she's fouled. Count the basket. Anna Cutler with a chance at a three-point play. She has 13 and can make it 14.
What a shot. You know, they got back to within 5, and what does Anna do? Hits the big three. Now they crawl back to it. She hits a big shot. And
Caitlin Matheson picks up her third foul. That's big for Parowan as she's been playing really well. Leads them with 10 points as she leaves the game. Savannah Bateman checks out for Kanab as Emily Gilbert comes in.
I don't know how she got that to crawl over that rim and with the contact.
And Cutler gets the and one. She has 14, tied for a game high. Back to a 9-point Cowboy lead. Hewlett across the timeline. Top of the key, Sadie Jensen and Aspen Gents, by the way, checked into the game for Parowan. Hewlett off the screen, hesitates, going to drive baseline, pull up, 10-footer. Off the back of the rim, no good, and the rebound to Staten for Kanab as she checked back in and a foul called against Parowan. It's going to go, I believe, against Sadie Jensen. That'll be her first, team's third.
It's kind of that part of this game right now. If you're a Parowan Ram fan, you climb back in. You just don't want to have this shrink back up to 15.
Riley Little in the backcourt gets it over to Houston. Houston left side, pull up for a transition three, blocked. Janes saves it as she couldn't save it. She landed on the baseline. She threw it off the leg of Johnson, but didn't do it in time. So Parowan basketball. 3:05 to go in the quarter. 9-point Cowboy lead, 40-31 your score. Across the timeline comes Hewlett. Comes left wing. Looking for the lob inside, not there. Comes up top to Hewlett. Off the screen, she gets it to Jents. Back to Hewlett. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Right junction, Jensen has it. Going to drive right, got cut off. Hands off to Johnson. Johnson in the lane, goes over across to Hewlett. 12-footer, no good. Rebound on the baseline. Taylor Janes has it. Was not sure of her positioning. Tried to throw it off of Matheson, or off of Hewlett. And now out of bounds off of Kanab. Parowan basketball.
Kind of a scrum over there, and everybody's going for the ball, and Houston goes over there and tries to tip it back in with a foot on the line.
Bella Johnson will inbound for Parowan. 4 low. She'll lob out to Hewlett. Down the lane back to Johnson. Kicks it left wing to Robinson. 3 on the way. Nothing but net. Bella Robinson now with 10 points. Back to a 6-point game. Anna Cutler works away the other way for Kanab. Picked up by Hewlett.
Defensively, Parowan this third quarter has been just night and day difference than the first half, I think.
Left wing it goes. Lobs in for Janes. Ball got tipped. Last touch by Janes. Out of bounds. Kanab turnover. Their 9th and 5th in this quarter. Sage Staten into the game for Kanab. Ashlyn Houston will come out.
Well, if they could score here, it'd be the first time they've been within 6, right? Since that first quarter, right?
Well, they got within 5 before Cutler hit the 3 in this quarter. Timeout called by Coach Johnson. 1:53 to go in the third quarter. It's Kanab 40, Parowan 34 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Honey's Marketplace invites you to experience their refreshing variety and signature items. Honey's Marketplace features a wide selection of camping supplies, a garden nursery, and fresh floral department. Experience fresh-baked artisan breads and pastries in their bakery. Check out their great cut fruit program with wonderful fresh-cut fruit daily. And everyone loves Honey's famous talking truck, Rusty. Get all this with the hometown service you deserve. Fresh, friendly, and close to home. Honey's Marketplace, 260 East, 300 South in Kanab.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer, or stop by any branch.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. Bookmark TeamHive.live, Utah's new home for streaming high school sports and other events. Powered by Centricom Local 10.
Welcome back here to Salt Lake Community College. Parowan basketball out of the timeout. Up top, Hewlett going to drive left side. Had Cutler all over it. Does she count the basket? Yes, they do. Brooklyn Hewlett hit the 12-footer from the left elbow and had Cutler just kind of trip into her. And so she draws the foul as well. Big basket for Hewlett.
Chance to cut it to one possession game, really. Within 3, this shot.
The foul on Cutler is her second. Team's second this half. The and one off the back of the rim, no good. Long rebound, and Janes has it for Kanab. 40-36, Kanab with the lead, and Hewlett steals the pass from Janes off the glass and in. Hewlett now with 12, and it's a 2-point game. Cutler in the backcourt. Weaves around traffic. Down the right side of the floor she goes. Pull up 15-footer from the right junction. Whoa. Nothing but net. Anna Cutler now with 16 to lead all scorers.
Little floater. That's a tough shot.
Cutler's had an answer every time Parowan's came back. It's a 4-point Kanab lead. Hewlett goes right side high to Robinson. Into the corner to Jentz. Comes back out.
Under a minute right now, third quarter.
They come left side high to Hewlett. Under a minute to go, 52 seconds, 42-38 Kanab. Quarterfinal action. Hewlett crosses over, kicks it left side to Robinson, steps to her left, 3 on the way with 1 second on the shot clock, no good. Backside rebound, Gilbert had it, lost it. Parowan basketball.
Well, I'll tell you, enthusiasm right now. Parowan's winning the battle right now.
Ashlyn Houston back into the game for Emily Gilbert for Kanab. Jentz to inbound, comes into Hewlett. Off the screen, there's the lob in to Johnson, passes across. Blocked on the shot is Jensen, and she's going to the line to shoot 2.
Pick up the foul on James.
That'll be her second, team's 4th. Excuse me, team's 3rd.
Shooting 2 shots will be Sweetie Jensen.
First one round the rim a couple of times and dropped it in. Her first point off the bench.
Chance to cut it to 2 right here.
Second free throw, good. 2-point game, 42-40. Kanab still leading with 35 seconds left in the third quarter, and a foul called on Bella Johnson as Little was trying to rip the ball through. That will be the 3rd on Johnson. 4th team foul this half. Coach Johnson didn't like the call. Felt like it was Little that was creating the contact.
Just hate to pick up a foul 3/4 away from the rim.
Cutler in the backcourt, dribbles down the right side of the floor. She worked her way around Gents, crosses over, going to drive baseline right side, gets underneath, reverse layup, missed it short, and rebound taken by Jensen for Parowan. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Down the floor comes Bella Robinson. Passes left corner. Gents open. 3 on the way for the lead. Off the rim, no good. Little the rebound and a foul called. And Coach Johnson not happy about it as Bella Johnson took a shot to the nose and a technical foul called on Coach Johnson. So Bella Johnson picks up her 4th. And then a technical foul follows. So that will give 2 free throws for Kanab and the ball. With 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. First free throw for Cutler is good. Cutler now with 17 to lead all scorers. Second one off the front of the rim, off the glass and in. She has 10 points here in the third quarter, does Anna Cutler. It's been a high-scoring quarter. 12 points in the quarter for Kanab, 20-point quarter for Parowan.
They were down 32-20 at the end, at the half.
Yep. Should be the 6th team foul. Now so they just put that 16 foul on as they went to the scores table to check that because the technical foul does count as a team foul. Right side is Cutler, down to 5 seconds in the quarter, guarded by Hewlett. Looks in for Little, got it to her. Little puts it up, no good, but a foul called, and free throws coming for Riley Little.
1 second, 1.6 seconds on the clock.
Go against Aspen Gents, her first, team 7th, so Kanab will shoot free throws the entire fourth quarter. First one from Little is good. She has 15. This is her first point of the second half. In fact, she's only scored 3 since the end of the first quarter after dominating the first 8 minutes. Second free throw from Little. That one is good as well. She has 16. Back to a 6-point Kanab lead. Hewlett throws it the length of the floor at the horn, and at the end of 3, it's number 3 Kanab 46, number 6 Parowan 40. Fourth quarter coming up next in this 2A girls quarterfinal on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the
You've known for years that you can trust Lumber Plus True Value to have the best prices on all of your home project needs, big and small, from hardware to lawn and garden. But did you know you could also rely on True Value to carry your favorite brands for your household's basic needs as well? Lumber Plus carries thick, absorbent paper towels, cleaning supplies, batteries, seasonal items, and don't forget to check out their outstanding bargain of the month. Visit Lumber Plus True Value, 227 East, 300 South in Kanab.
For more than 40 years, Jones & DeMille Engineering has been shaping the quality of life of those around us. They are committed to the communities in which they live and work and take pride in being able to protect and enhance them. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they strive to serve with a professional, personalized touch to provide value that reaches beyond the project, earning their reputation as the go-to resource for planning and infrastructure needs. Jones & DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life together.
live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Salt Lake Community College. Robert Lovell with you alongside Curtis Morris.
Centricom believes the service
Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom, as it will be Kanab basketball to start quarter number 4, leading by 6, 46-40. Inbounding is Bateman, tries to pass it ahead to Houston, and Robinson jumps the passing lane. Parowan gets the steal. Robinson gets it ran over by Riley Little as she just kind of worked her way in front of her, and Little never stopped.
Just couldn't put the brakes on, right?
Second foul on Little. Fourth team foul on Kanab. 10 turnovers now for Kanab. I only have 6 for Parowan.
Pretty good number after 3, right?
Up top is Hewlett. Works her way left side. Got a steal by Matheson. 4-footer on the baseline. Just missed it short. Got her own rebound. Reverse layup. No good. But free throws coming for Brooklyn Hewlett.
So I think they're going to give that foul to Bateman, right?
Yep, that's her third, fifth team foul.
Shooting 2 shots, Brooklyn
Hewlett, a good person to have on the foul line if you're Parowan.
Makes the first one. She has 13 now to lead the Rams. Just had 3 at half, 10 here in the second half for Hewlett. Second free throw, good.
64% on the year for Hewlett.
substitution, number 2, Brinley Anderson.
Brinley Anderson back into the game for Aspen Gents for Parowan. Kanab basketball up by 4, 46-42, 7:39 to go in the game in this 2A girls quarterfinal. Inbounding, pass comes into Janes in the backcourt, takes a bump from Matheson, and that's going to be her fourth. So Matheson and Johnson each with 4 fouls for Parowan. That's tough.
Especially where they haven't gone real deep, right?
Yeah, they've only played 7. And Janes really slow to get up. Not sure if she's got a bloody nose or what, but the trainer right there getting her taken care of.
But she's got tissue in the nose already. And
Substitution for Parowan, number 15, Annie Mason.
In the game for Parowan for the first time today is Annie Mason.
Substitution, number
Emily Gilberg will come in for Taylor James.
So she'll have to shoot foul shots, right?
Yes. So Gilberg will shoot 1-1 on the 8th team foul.
Shooting 1-1 will be Emily Gilbert for James.
Front end, good.
You see how deep she gets, Robert?
Yeah.
Look at that foul line. She's a good foot and a half behind that line.
Second one from Gilbert, in and out. Rebound, Bateman has it for Kanab. Goes left wing to Gilbert. Gilbert able to shake the defense, and an offensive foul called on the push-off on Gilbert, so she'll pick up her second foul.
Kind of got her arm around her a little bit and just kind of gave her a little bump.
6th team foul. That's also their 11th turnover for Kanab. 5-point Lady Cowboy lead, 7:28 to go in the game, 47-42. Parowan hasn't led since the first quarter when they led 2-0. Up top is Hewlett. And a foul on Parowan underneath the basket. That's going to go against, it looks like Annie Mason. That'll be her first. Team's 9th, 7th turnover.
Not only a foul, but a turnover because lost to possession right there.
Houston to inbound. Pass comes into the backcourt to Cutler, guarded tight, working against the trap. And a foul called on the bump, so it'll send Cutler to the line to shoot 2 on the 10th team foul.
Probably not the girl you want to put to the foul line, right?
Brinley Anderson will pick up her first. Cutler's 3 for 3 from the line in the game. She has 18 points to lead all scorers.
Shooting 2 shots will be Anna Cutler.
No doubt the leader of this Kanab team.
What'd you say, Robert, if I told you she was 82% on the year?
She misses the first one.
I blew it. She just went down to 81%. Still pretty good, right?
Second one, got the bounce, did Cutler. She has 19. She's 4 for 5 from the free throw line of the game. Bella Johnson going to come back in for Annie Mason for Parowan. Johnson will come in with 4 fouls. Coach Johnson feels like he can't go any longer without her. Down 6 with 7:11 to go. Hewlett brings it up the floor for Parowan. Guarded by Cutler. Into the corner it goes. Pump fake by Robinson. She'll drive left to right. Puts up the runner off the back of the rim. No good. Johnson, the offensive rebound. Creating space against Little. Blocked on the shot. Johnson gets it back. Goes back up off the glass and in. Nice finish by Bella Johnson.
But you got to love what Bella did. Instead of just kicking it out with the block shot, she just goes right back to work.
Anna Cutler quickly the other way for Kanab. Cut off from the free throw line. Kicks it out to Houston. Houston dribbles left side off the screen by Bateman, and an offensive foul is called.
Yeah, she just needs to hold that screen one more second because she comes off that screen hard and she just moves in that screen.
Savannah Bateman will come out of the game with her 4th foul. Timeout called by Coach Johnson with 6:34 to go in the game. We've got a battle in this 2A girls quarterfinal. Number 3 Kanab 48, number 6 Parowan 44 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
For super low prices and weekly specials, stop by Kane County's full-service grocer, Glazier's Family Market in Kanab. Not only do they have the highest standard of customer service and the friendliest checkers in Utah, but you'll save 15 cents per gallon of high-quality Chevron gasoline when you spend $50 or more. Save at Glazier's Family Market with their weekly specials, and be sure to check out their digital ads. Check out the Stage Stop convenience store. For guaranteed freshness in their meat and produce and short lines, visit Kane County's full-service grocer, Glazier's Family Market in Kanab.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Once again, we appreciate Zion's Way Home Health and Hospice in Kanab. They offer both home health care and hospice care to those in need. Their home health team is dedicated to providing the best possible recovery, while their hospice care team provides compassionate professionals who will coordinate care with the physicians of the patient's choice in order to address all of their emotional, physical, and spiritual needs. With Zion's Way Home Health, individuals can rest assured they'll be receiving the highest quality of care. Call 435-644-3322 for more information. That's 644-3322. Missed shot by Parowan. Cutler coming the other way. Tipped away from behind, and Parowan gets it right back.
You missed the shot. Kanab has a shot, but hustle play on the turnover.
Up top is Hewlett. Works her way to the right wing. Slip screen by Johnson. Bounce pass into her. And a foul called against Kanab on the reach-in. It's going to go against, I believe, Little.
Be her third, right?
It is on Riley Little. And the 8th team foul. A lot of free throws coming for the next 6 minutes. They've tightened this game up.
So 1-1 right here. These are big. Every whoever hits their foul shot is going to win this game.
Front end of the 1-1, no good, but a lane violation on Johnson. And so it'll be Kanab basketball.
So it wouldn't have mattered either way, right? But she knew she missed it. And
that's why she went over, yeah. Houston to inbound. Pass comes into Janes. She'll get it to Cutler. Working her way up the floor against Anderson. Gets it across the timeline on the right side. Hands off to Gilbert. Pass down the lane to Little. Little quickly puts it up. Too hard off the glass. Backside rebound by Robinson for Parowan.
She had great position and just missed that shot.
48-44 Kanab. Left side high is Anderson. Works away to the baseline. Takes a bump by Gilbert. Lost the basketball. Ball's on the ground. It'll be a jump ball as they tie it up. Remains Parowan basketball.
Kind of fortunate that time. And
Hewlett to inbound. 4 around the key in a box set for the Rams. Pass comes in left side. Out of the wing they go. Anderson with it. Kicks it out right side. Long 2 on the way. From Hewlett off the back of the rim. No good. Janes the rebound. And then she gets tied up. Kanab. Jump ball, and Kanab will keep it. 5:15 to go in the game. Still a 4-point Kanab lead. 48-44. They led by as many as 14 in the first half. And Parowan's been knocking on the door. Has pulled it to within 2 a few times. Deep throw down the floor. Off the hand of Hewlett. And she saves it. But Gilbert was who she saved it into, and Gilbert was on the sideline. So Parowan basketball on the Kanab turnover.
Yeah, smart play by Hewlett. You talk about alternating possession or held balls. About double the possessions in girls' ball compared to boys' ball.
Up top, they go right side high. Robinson going to drive baseline, puts up the runner, blocked, and a foul called, and Bella Robinson will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Rams.
Yeah, she draws that foul on Ashlyn Houston.
Second foul on Houston, 9th team foul on Kanab. Again, we're going to see a lot of free throws for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, they didn't capitalize last time, but
first free throw from Robinson, no good. Into the game, Savannah Bateman for Kanab will come in for Houston. Caitlin Matheson and Aspen Jentz into the game for Parowan as Anderson and Jensen come out. Still a 4-point game, 48-44, Lady Cowboys. Second one is good from Robinson. She has 11. Timeout called by Coach Glover with 4:59 to go in the game. It's Kanab 48, Parowan 45 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
For enjoyable Western dining, there's only one stop in southern Utah, Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant in Kanab. Stop in for their special chicken fried steak with Bob's homemade country gravy and delicious Western entrees. They also offer takeout. Just call 644-2488. That's 644-2488. Houston's Trails Inn features remote site catering. Anywhere, anytime, anyplace. Just phone 435-899-2140. So make plans to stop by Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant and mobile catering in Kanab, where the waitresses wear guns on their hips and a smile on their lips.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Salt Lake Community College. Robert Lovell with you alongside Curtis Marsh. Under 5 to go in the game, 48-45. Kanab with a 3-point advantage over Parowan, but we've got a battle, Curtis.
We got a battle. You talk about foul shots. Both teams in the double bonus the rest of the game. Just under 5 minutes to go. 3-point Kanab lead.
And here comes Anna Cutler for the Lady Cowboys. Up the floor against Shula. Able to cross over to get by her. Got a steal by Little. Drives to the baseline. Drift pass out to Janes. She'll drive in. Puts it up. Got it to go. Taylor Janes with 7.
What a big shot for Taylor. Back to 5-point lead for Kanab.
Right wing it goes. Holding is Robinson. Bateman guarding her. She picks up her dribble. Kicks it into the corner. Gents with it now. Gets it inside to Johnson. Working on Little. Puts it up with the right hand. Off the rim. No good. Little the rebound for Kanab.
Need to get that ball a little higher off the glass. And
now Cutler crosses over on the left wing. She'll work her way up top. 4:15 to go in the game. 5-point Lady Cowboys lead. Pass right side. Jumped by Robinson. She's going the other way. Left side down the floor. Off the glass. No good. Rebound by Bateman for Kanab.
Boy, got the steal, went in on the left side, a little too hard.
Cutler the other way, pull up 15-footer, missed it short. Gents the rebound for Parowan. And a timeout called by Coach Johnson with 3:54 to go in the game. It's the third-seeded Kanab Lady Cowboys 50, number 6 Parowan 45 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
You won't believe what the soda fountain serves at Kanab Drug. Groves of people are touting their new delicious hot paninis, deli sandwiches, wraps, and of course soothing smoothies, shakes, malts, cones, sundaes, and sodas. Kanab Drug Soda Fountain is open until 10 p.m. featuring a fabulous outdoor patio with games. Browse Kanab Drug's unique toys, games, and gifts, or take advantage of their full-service pharmacy that offers drive-through service with a friendly, helpful staff. Since 1916, Kanab Drug in Kanab. Visit them on Facebook or go to KanabUnitedDrug.com.
The Kane County School District is proud to serve students and parents in Kane County, while making it a priority to focus on every student every day. Kane County School District makes it easy and convenient to find information about local schools, the district calendar, announcements, Board of Education minutes, as well as your students' grades and attendance, all at kanek12.org. That's kanek12.org. You can also follow the Kane County School District on Facebook. Rigor, Relationships, Relevance. The Kane County School District.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back to Salt Lake Community College. 3:54 to go in the game. 5-point Kanab lead. Parowan basketball in this 2A girls quarterfinal game. Up top, Bella Robinson has it for the Rams. Comes left side high to Anderson. They go high post it to Johnson. Lob inside for Matheson. Got through the hands, and Matheson knocks down the 6-footer.
Boy, she's been huge, hasn't she? And that wasn't an easy shot at all.
50-47. Coach Johnson giving Brooklyn Hewlett a little breather before the final push. Lob into Riley Little for the right side finish. Little now with 18 for Kanab.
Too easy if she gets that position right there.
Anderson with it, guarded tight by Gilberg. Has the ball poked away. Anderson gets it back, gets it over to Robinson. She dribbles left side, hands off to Gents for 3. Short off the rim, and the rebound out of bounds. Kanab basketball.
Tough shot that time, and this is a possession right now. You're up 5. Kanab, they can go up 7 right now. It's a big 2-possession lead right now if they can hit this shot.
Yeah, Coach Johnson giving Hewlett a breather. Coach Glover giving Cutler a breather. Leaders for these two teams. Lob in for Little. Working against Johnson. Triple team is there, and a foul will be called. So Little will go to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Aspen Gents. That'll be her second.
And probably with Hewlett and with Cutler, probably they wouldn't do it if the other one didn't. But you can afford to do it if one goes out. But both of them gassed. Well, here comes Hewlett.
First free throw for Little is good.
What do you bet you're going to see Cutler, right?
Little with 19. Hewlett into the game for Gents. And now they will send Cutler to the stand as Little makes the second one. Little now with 20. Cutler back into the game. She comes in for Savannah Bateman. Under 3 to go in the game. 7-point Cowboy lead, 54-47. Winner moves on to the semifinals.
Right now, if you're Parowan, you just got to be really, really good on each offensive possession.
Right wing, Hewlett dribbles into the baseline, got cut off, lobs it back out. Works away to the left side, got cut off on the junction, spins right side, puts up the runner from 12 feet, blocked. Janes has it for Kanab. Bounces it out to Cutler. Cutler weaves her way through traffic. Anderson on her tight. 2.5 to go in the game. Pass goes left side, jumping to passing lane and stealing it was Robinson. Robinson down the right side of the floor. She's going to be fouled on the drive by Ashlyn Houston. That'll be her third, and it'll send Bella Robinson to the line to shoot 2 on the 10th team foul.
And a really good foul, I think. Don't you think, Robert?
Yeah, you're reaching in for the steal. If you get it, great. If you don't, you're taking away a layup.
Make her earn it.
First free throw from Robinson. Good. Nothing but net. Robinson with 12. Sadie Jensen into the game for Bella Johnson, giving her a breather before the home stretch. Second free throw, good. 13 for Robinson, and it's a 5-point game, 54-49. Cutler in the backcourt. Brings it across the timeline, works away to the right wing. Hands off to Gilbert. Gilbert going to dribble right to left, puts up the runner, off the glass, round the rim, no good. Little the rebound. She'll be tied up, and possession arrow gives it to Parowan.
Boy, smart play for Parowan that time.
2:11 to go.
Thought maybe Kanab got a little quick, don't you think, up 5 on that shot? You just don't need a runner right there.
Hewlett will bring it across the timeline. Works her way high left side. Gets it in for Matheson. Got position, puts it up and got it to go again. Caitlin Matheson with 14.
Boy, she's hit some big shots in traffic.
3-point game. Cutler drives to the baseline. Drift pass to Janes, 15-footer. Off the glass, didn't draw iron. Rebound is taken by Jensen for Parowan. They can pull to within 1 or tie with 1:37 to go.
Kanab's got just a little quick. They got the lead right now, and they're in the double bonus. They don't need to take jump shots.
Right wing Hewlett, guarded tight by Cutler. Passes it out to Anderson. She's guarded tight by Gilbert. Going to drive around her, got inside, puts it up, blocked out of bounds by Taylor Janes. Parowan basketball on the baseline.
13 on the shot clock.
Savannah Bateman into the game for Emily Gilbert for Kanab. Bella Johnson will come into the game for Parowan for Sadie Jensen.
A lot of strategy right now, offense for defense. And
1:19 to go. Hewlett to inbound. Looks for Johnson. Got it to her. Johnson, the left side finish, and it's a 1-point game.
What a substitution that time for Parowan. Right over the top of Taylor Janes.
Now Cutler does slow it down, and she'll be fouled by Brinley Anderson, her second, and Anna Cutler will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, it's a bad foul right there. With the shot clock, you're going to get multiple possessions. It's a 1-point game. Don't need a foul. Especially not her, right? 82%.
Yeah, Cutler's been big. 4 for 6 from the line, or 4 for 5 from the line in the game.
Ooh.
In and out on the first one.
Boy, we talk about 82% and something about that, right?
One more for Cutler.
State champions of last year, Kanab, and they
got the bounce on that one. 20 points now for Cutler. It's a 2-point Kanab lead, 55-53. Bella Robinson brings it up the floor. Guarded by Houston. 1 minute to go in the game. She hands to Hewlett. Hewlett right side high. Goes out to Robinson. Robinson spins. Gets in the lane. Kicks it back for Hewlett on the right wing. She drives baseline. Puts up the shot. Tie game with 46 seconds left. Hewlett with 16. Houston inbounds to Cutler in the backcourt.
So you don't need to foul right now. You got differential of 5 seconds.
Cutler working against Anderson. Backs out. Coach Glover calls out the offensive set, comes out the screen. She'll take the three. No good, but a foul called as Anna Cutler is going to go back to the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws with 26.7 seconds left. Brindley Anderson will pick up her third.
Shooting 3 free throws, number 3, Anna Cutler. Timeout.
Timeout called, so we'll take it with 26.7 seconds to go in the game. We're all tied at 55 in this 2A girls quarterfinal on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Hi, I'm Dustin Shakespeare, the Central Region Pathways Coordinator. Do you know what pathways are offered at your high school that connect with Snow College? Students enrolled in career technical education courses can develop valuable real-world technical skills and a strong academic foundation. Over 630 students completed CTE pathways last year in the Central Utah region. Our 35 pathways empower students to explore career options, pursue what they are passionate about, and earn valuable industry certifications. To learn more about these career pathways, talk to your CTE teachers and school counselors today.
Honey's Marketplace invites you to experience their refreshing variety and signature items. Honey's Marketplace features a wide selection of camping supplies, a garden nursery, and fresh floral department. Experience fresh-baked artisan breads and pastries in their bakery. Check out their great cut fruit program with wonderful fresh-cut fruit daily. And everyone loves Honey's famous talking truck, Rusty. Get all this with the hometown service you deserve. Fresh, friendly, and close to home. Honey's Marketplace, 260 East, 300 South in Kanab.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Salt Lake Community College. Robert Lovell with you alongside Curtis Marsh. Anna Cutler will shoot 3 free throws for Kanab coming out of the timeout. First one, good. Just dribbled, knocked it down. Cutler now with a game-high 21. Kanab in front. Second one. Round the rim, no good. This one's big.
Doors open, right?
The third free throw for Cutler. Gets it. 2-point lead for Kanab. Cutler now 7 for 10 from the free throw line of the game. 23 seconds left. Hewlett goes to Matheson. High post for Johnson. Tipped by Little. And somehow a timeout got called as the ball was loose and Kanab was grabbing it. Coach Glover not happy about it, but Coach Johnson gets the timeout called. And so a timeout called with 18 seconds to go in the game. It's Kanab 57, Parowan 55, a full timeout, so we'll take it on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer, or stop by any branch.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. Bookmark TeamHive.live, Utah's new home for streaming high school sports and other events. Powered by Centricom Local 10.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
18.4 seconds to go in the game. Kanab 57, Parowan 55 in this 2A girls quarterfinal. The winner moves on to the semifinals tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night at 5:50 p.m.
So the last game in Parowan was 1 point, right?
Yep.
This is 2 with 18 seconds, and Parowan at the ball.
Hewlett has it on the volleyball line, guarded by Anna Cutler. They go right side high. James jumps the passing lane, tips it into the backcourt, gets the steal, and draws the foul on Caitlin Matheson. That'll be her 5th. Matheson will foul out with 10 seconds left, and she played just a phenomenal game today for Parowan. But it'll end early with 10 seconds left in the game. She'll foul out, and Taylor James will go to the line to shoot 2.
And for Caitlin, a senior, she just played just outstanding. Hit the big shots that got them in that run when they were down 12. But that's a big shot. That's a big play for Taylor.
That's just I just have that as only the 8th turnover by Parowan compared to 16 for Kanab.
Wow.
Taylor James at the free throw line. First one off the back of the rim, no good.
So do you take the ball off this rebound and just go, right?
Aspen Gents.
If they hit this shot, do you foul, Robert? I would probably, right?
Into the game for Brindley Anderson. Second free throw for Janes. Good. Big shot for Janes. That makes it a 3-point game. She has 8.
So you get it to Hewlett. Now I foul her right here.
Hewlett brings it up the floor, guarded by Cutler. Going to drive all the way in. Takes a bump by Janes, and there's the foul. As Janes went up, expecting her to pull up and shoot. Janes jumped in the air and landed on top of her. She kept driving. So Hewlett goes to the line with 5.5 seconds left, down 3. Hewlett is 3 for 5 from the free throw line of the game, but made her last 2 here in the fourth quarter. First one for Hewlett. Nothing but net. She has 17. Parowan out of timeouts. Kanab has 1 left. Brindley Anderson back into the game for Aspen Gents. Here's the next one for Hewlett. Second free throw off the rim, no good. Johnson, the offensive rebound to Robinson for the long 2, no good. Rebound by Janes, and that's how this one comes to an end. Kanab survives and advances with a 58-56 win over Parowan, and the Rams drop into the consolation bracket. 2-point win for Kanab. We'll take the break and come back with the Sunrise Engineering postgame show next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
You've known for years that you can trust Lumber Plus True Value to have the best prices on all of your home project needs, big and small, from hardware to lawn and garden. But did you know you can also rely on True Value to carry your favorite brands for your household's basic needs as well? Lumber Plus carries thick, absorbent paper towels, cleaning supplies, batteries, seasonal items, and don't forget to check out their outstanding bargain of the month. Visit Lumber Plus True Value, 227 East, 300 South in Kanab.
For more than 40 years, Jones & DeMille Engineering has been shaping the quality of life of those around us. They are committed to the communities in which they live and work and take pride in being able to protect and enhance them. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they strive to serve with a professional, personalized touch to provide value that reaches beyond the project, earning their reputation as the go-to resource for planning and infrastructure needs. Jones & DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life together.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on TeamHive. That's TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
For super low prices and weekly specials, stop by King County's full-service grocer, Glazier's Family Market in Kanab. Not only do they have the highest standard of customer service and the friendliest checkers in Utah, you'll save 15 cents per gallon of high-quality Chevron gasoline when you spend $50 or more. Save at Glazier's Family Market with their weekly specials, and be sure to check out their digital ads. Check out the Stage Stop convenience store. For guaranteed freshness in their meat and produce and short lines, visit King County's full-service grocer, Glazier's Family Market in Kanab.
For enjoyable Western dining, there's only one stop in southern Utah, Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant in Kanab. Stop in for their special chicken fried steak with Bob's homemade country gravy and delicious Western entrees. They also offer takeout. Just call 644-2488. That's 644-2488. Houston's Trails Inn features remote site catering. Anywhere, anytime, anyplace. Just phone 435-899-2140. So make plans to stop by Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant and mobile catering in Kanab, where the waitresses wear guns on their hips and a smile on their lips.
You won't believe what the soda fountain serves at Kanab Drug. Groves of people are touting their new delicious hot paninis, deli sandwiches, wraps, and of course soothing smoothies, shakes, malts, cones, sundaes, and sodas. Kanab Drug Soda Fountain is open until 10 p.m. featuring a fabulous outdoor patio with games. Browse Kanab Drug's unique toys, games, and gifts, or take advantage of their full-service pharmacy that offers drive-through service with a friendly, helpful staff. Since 1916, Kanab Drug in Kanab. Visit them on Facebook or go to KanabUnitedDrug.com.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Community College, Robert Lovell with you alongside Curtis Marsh on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom. It's not quite March, but it's close to it, and it's survive in advance time, and Kanab did just that with a 58-56 win over Parowan to move into the semifinals for the third straight season. And this is, by the way, the Sunrise Engineering postgame show, serving communities like yours all over the western United States. That's Sunrise Engineering. Curtis, your takeaway from this one?
Well, that had March Madness all over it. All the emotion, teams that both teams wanted to win. They had the ups and the downs and the runs. And the no quit and the diving after that Taylor James diving over in the corner in that last play just epitomize how many plays did we see like that in this game.
Yeah.
Girls diving on both ends. And I'll tell you, both these teams came to win, and both of them earned my respect today. And you just hate to see somebody lose a game like this.
Yeah, heck of a game, that's for sure. And Kanab comes out the victor. Appreciate the stats keepers here at Salt Lake Community College. Let's go ahead and give you the final stats here in this one as Kanab gets their 20th win of the season. They were led today by by Anna Cutler. 22 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds for Anna Cutler in this one. And then 20 points and 12 rebounds for Riley Little with the double-double for Little. 8 points and 10 rebounds for Taylor Janes for the Lady Cowboys. And 5 points, 4 rebounds for Savannah Bateman. And 2 points off the bench for Sage Staten, and 1 point for Emily Gilberg off the bench for Kanab. They end up shooting 46% from the floor, 33% from 3, and then 67%, 13 for 18 from the free throw line.
Pretty solid. Just didn't you just feel like every single time there was a run, Anna Cutler was there?
Yep. The unquestioned leader for this Kanab team, Anna Cutler, was big tonight.
Just something, and you get it from both the leaders, because you look at Brooklyn Hewlett, 31 minutes and 5 seconds.
Yeah.
She got a whopping 55-second rest, and Cutler is about the same for Kanab.
Yep.
So
then you look at the stats for the Parowan Lady Rams. They were led today by Brooklyn Hewlett, 17 points, 4 rebounds in this game, along with 2 assists and 5 steals. Caitlin Matheson was huge today, 14 points, 6 rebounds for Matheson. Bella Robinson finishes with 13 points and 4 steals for the Lady Rams. And then Bella Johnson had 6 points with 4 rebounds in this game. Brindley Anderson, 4 points. She does foul out with 10 seconds left. That was Caitlin Matheson that fouled out with 10 seconds left. Anderson finished with 4 points and 2 rebounds and 3 steals. And then 2 points off the bench for Sadie Jensen today for Parowan. They end up shooting 39% from the floor, just 27% from 3, and 73% from the free throw line at 8 for 11.
Yeah. It was a game where you just thought at halftime maybe Kanab was going to run away and hide, didn't you? And then this third quarter came out with these determined Parowan girls. And suddenly the rebound advantage went away.
Yep.
And they just thought, we're just going to rebound the basketball and we're going to come play. And it started with that full court press. They got right back into this game.
Yes, they did. Rebounds were won by Kanab, 35-25, but turnovers, 19 for Kanab compared to just 9 for Parowan.
Wow. And I'll tell you, you keep it under 10, especially in this environment, that's pretty exceptional. And I just thought they came out and put that pressure on them. They forced the turnovers.
Yes, they did.
And so that's what got them back into the game. But Kanab just had an answer, and they had the answer at the end.
So Kanab does enough to get the 58-56 win. Kanab move on to play the winner of Millard and North Summit tomorrow night at 5:50 in the semifinals. And the loser, Parowan, will play the loser of Millard North Summit at 9:30 tomorrow morning in the consolation bracket. Curtis, any final thoughts on this game?
Just a lot of fun. And so this Millard North Summit game ought to be a dandy, right?
Yeah.
And I did the Millard Sasser game last week. And Millard just came out and played super well in that game. And so they're going to have to play just as well to beat a Jerry Holmes team tonight, right?
Yes, they are. That's for sure, if not better. Yeah. So there you go. That's going to do it for this one. Your final once again at Kanab 58, Parowan 56. Curtis will hop off the mic. Dennis Aldridge will join me next here at the Girls 2A State Tournament on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
The Kane County School District is proud to serve students and parents in Kane County while making it a priority to focus on every student every day. Kane County School District makes it easy and convenient to find information